Excuse me. Didn't mean to make horrible burpy noises. I do apologise. It's nerves, you see. Hi, welcome to this evening's stream. Tonight I'm going to be painting some Genestealer cult. Hi everyone. Yeah, some Genestealer cult guys. These are for Necromunda and for Kill Team and for a bit of 40k boarding actions that we've got plans in motion for. So, Necromunda campaign starts on Thursday, and need to pull my finger out and get some more guys painted. Need to have 2,000 creds worth of guys ready for action. So, don't necessarily all have to be painted, but I want them to be. So, this week's painting is mostly going to be getting some contrast paint on these guys. So these guys look like these guys. So they can bolster the ranks. That's the plan. It's been a long time since... let's just paint that tongue. We can always go over it later. It's been a long time since I've played a Necromunda campaign. In fact, it was original edition rules the last time I played a Necromunda campaign. Had a game the other week, like a little tester. Just, and most of the rules came flooding back to me. Just a bit of a change in the post-game sequence and stuff like that, I think, is the main change from OG Necromunda. But yeah, got plenty of time between now and then to get my head around it. So hi to everybody in chat. Hi Sharon, hi Tony, hi Methusus, hi John the Templar, hi Pete, I think Pete's there, hi Mrs MLG, she's there. Oh, this light's a bit bright. I need Mrs MLG to come and sort the brightness out on my face because it's making my beard look really weird. Here she comes. Here she comes. I'm just saying, I need you to come and sort the brightness out because my face is too bright.
You're just a bright and happy person.
Looks like I'm glowing.
Maybe you are.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. Mrs. MLG has arrived.
Alrighty then.
Yeah. So, yeah. That's it. That's the plan. So, and these guys are freshly sprayed. I coated them black this morning, giving them another dusting.
It doesn't help that you're actually headbutting the light.
No. Give them another dusting this evening, and then they've just had a zenithal spray of Ghoul Grey, I think it is, from Colourforge, which is equivalent to Grey Seer from GW. Decided for speed I'm not going to bother with all the dry brushy stuff, so I just give them a nice zenithal spray. So hopefully you can see that in there, that they're a little bit darker in the recesses.
He says 2,000 credits sounds like a lot. Is that base start point now, or have the credits been boosted? There's also a wild code in the chat.
Yeah, I believe they have been boosted for the campaign. So one of our customers, one of the boys, Jim, is arbitrating the campaign. So he's requested that we all the specific scenarios and stuff. So requested that we all start with 2,000 credits of regular gang, and then an additional 500 points worth of vehicles and crew for if we want to use the outdoory scenario stuff. So it's not going to be quite as simple as just doing some gang fighting. I haven't even built the vehicles yet. We've got some...
for Ash Waste Madness.
yeah, that's it. So I've got some... because we're going Genestealer Cult, we've got some excellent vehicles to go for. So we've got the Goliath from the set. And then I've also got some of these guys, these awesome...
Those really shiny box things.
Yeah.
Hang on.
It's alright, I'll take the stuff off. That's alright, I need to take the stuff off anyway.
Is that to make you better?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Pete caught the Pokemon.
Here we go. Is that any better?
It will be in a minute. There you go.
Here we go. Some Atalan Jackals. So we've got some bikes and
Let's go.
this quad thing here, and then we've got the Goliath, the rock grinder truck as well. So yeah,
Methuselah says,
cool bikes.
do you ever use the colour shift paints on your minis? Saw them in store, but not sure what they are like. We have done a very long time ago.
Yeah,
And I don't think there's anything left at home, is there?
I think most of it's at the shop. Oh no, there is actually.
Is
There is. Yeah, over there. There's a Trigon that's painted with colour shift.
It's very hard to show on camera, though, we have learned in the past.
Yeah.
Over there. Oh, all the way over there.
Yeah. Let me.
Well, it's a bit dusty. It's a bit on the dusty side.
Yeah, I might. Tony says that he likes the Genestealer Cult bikes and June buggy thing. Yeah, I converted one of the June buggy things into an Orc vehicle before, but we might end up with one of them.
Oh, look at this subscribe.
Oh, thank you.
Sub mighty sub bomb chicka wow wow groovy baby show dem dollar.
Alright then. Is that bomb chicka wow wow?
So yeah, this is this is a little bit dusty Trigon.
It's very hard to do the colour shift on camera. We have learnt this in the past.
I've had failed attempts at applying colour shift with a brush. So it's best to apply it with an airbrush. This is Psychotic Illusions.
This is terrible.
This one. Yeah, Psychotic Illusions.
Hold it on the back where the most of the colour shift is, and then just move it ever so gently.
Okay, like this.
It looks a lot better in real life. It has like a purple sheen in real life. It really doesn't show up on a camera at all.
No.
It's really
But it
terrible.
does look awesome.
It does look a lot better in real life. Were there any of these at the shop?
Yes, there is some of those at the shop. Yeah. Yes, I did the aliens from the Alien board game with colour shift.
Did you?
Yep. We did.
Did we? You have to use a gloss black underneath, is that right?
That's correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just suddenly, bing, remembered that. Gloss black undercoat and then apply your colour shift paint to get the best effect.
Yeah, definitely.
There we go. Let's try and refocus on the tiny little blobs you're doing down there now. Come on. There we go. Oh, look, our own little alien has decided to go to sleep. So yeah, we get these served on like the next to last day of the month.
Yeah. It lasts from
Yes.
like when you do it to when you do it again.
I do believe it does. I do believe it lasts an entire month, so it really doesn't matter. It's only the prime thingy, isn't it? Once a month prime thingy.
Yes.
I don't suppose that really matters either, does it? I don't really know how that works.
I don't know.
John's cheering with the spinning bunny. That's me in bunny form. That's me, happy, happy bunny. Maybe not with the balloon though, because I'm a bit scared. I
Balloons
think
are
it was
scary.
your video I watched that gave me the idea to use colour shift on the aliens. Oh well, there we go then. We'll take it. It was so long ago, I can't remember what you've done.
Yeah. Anyway, good news, Aliens fans, because that game's getting a reprint.
Whoop, whoop. And does that mean that we will be getting some of that?
It does. It does mean that we will be getting some of that. Yeah. So if you missed out first time around and you fancied getting a bit of that, then you will be able to get a bit of that from Mighty Lancer Games.
There's no need to this mean picking.
Yeah, not being mean and picking on you. I thought it was funny. That's why I kept saying it. What? Give up, mate. Right. So, yeah.
Right. Gizmo's been at the shop with us today, watching the people out of the window, making sure everybody's walking as they should. Does look funny just sat watching everybody. Hey, Beverly! Oh,
Yeah, I lost him.
somebody's heartbeat.
Lost him for a moment or two, and then realised that he was just sat near the front door watching people go past.
That's what he does. It's a really good game, says Red Skirt, and the models are amazing. I hope they do another expansion. I want the APC.
Oh yes. Yeah. I have got the Prodos APC. That's one of my always wanted to paint minis, but I'm only going to be able to do one. Oh, I forgot to bring the bust in as well. I was going to bring it in and show everybody.
Oh, you bring it in. Well, yeah. I think we've got enough stuff in the house.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Probably.
Metho says he has to check for intruders and anyone who might have treats. He did very well when the postman came.
Yeah, he
The
did,
postman came the wrong way because we don't open on a Monday because it's winter and there's nobody about. Try and save some money, so we don't open winter hours. So instead of opening 7 days a week like summer, we only open 6. I know, it's terrible, isn't it? And the postman still comes because we're still there packing orders and sorting things out. And the postman normally comes around the back and there's a special door for the postman and stuff, but today he decided to come through the main doors just as somebody else was going out, and therefore ran straight into Gizmo, who was very, very excited that there was another human in the building that they could bounce all over, because he is a lovely, very well tempered dog, but he is extremely excitable and will bounce all over you whether you want him to or not. Don't he?
He does.
He sure
He's
does.
a funny puppy.
We're turning this video with Mrs MLG learning to love the airbrush nearly as much as me was funny. Yes, my attempt at airbrushing that ended in me never using an airbrush again. Yes. Battlebane says, how's everyone's evening? How's your evening? Have you actually got the dog?
I
No.
don't know.
I don't know where he is. Bet he's asleep on the bed. Because he's a little git bag. How is everybody then? Let's
Good.
tell Battlebane what we're doing this evening. What you doing?
What I'm doing is painting Genestealer cultists. So we're currently doing skin and stuff with Magos purple. So faces and hands and other bits and pieces.
I thought you'd already done loads of Genestealer.
I did 10 Genestealer.
Seemed like you'd done loads.
Yeah, I did 10 Genestealer cultists because I painted them like 3 times. Because I just wasn't happy with how they'd turned out, was I? Do you remember? And I ended up redoing them. So these guys, so I need some more because we're going to be playing Necromunda. You missed it at the start of the stream.
John the Templar says hands up for 5 seconds.
Hands up, baby,
Wait.
hands up.
2.
5, 4, 3. You still talk.
Oh.
2, 1.
Yeah. So because we're going to be playing Necromunda, and I need 2,000 credits worth of gang. So last night I had a little bit of a build sesh. While we were, Mr MLG was doing some work.
Yeah, I was working. You were hobbying.
You had the option to do whatever you wanted.
There's such a lot of books to write, and we were watching Ricky D stream.
We were. So while we were doing that, I was on a bit of a mission, and built a whole host of Genestealer cult, which are what I'm painting this evening. Ready for Thursday. So built more than I need, but it's always better to be prepared.
Since when you went there?
Oh, I'm trying. It's my New Year's restitution.
We don't.
Is it raining?
Yes, it's fleeting. That's nice, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I've been touching up my Iron Wardens, did some weathering on my Scaran, and I'm really happy with the results, said Applebone.
Awesome. Battlebane and I are going to have a game of 30k next week.
Oh, you know who Battlebone is?
Yeah.
So they're just, when people don't have their real names on, I never know who they are.
Well, I think I know who it is. But yeah.
I'd be like,
Yeah.
that's not you.
Yeah.
And when they go, no, we're not.
I live nowhere near Bridlington. No, I think I'm pretty confident I'm correct. So yeah, we're having a game of 30k. I'm going to test out my list for Warhammer Fest.
Battlebane says, yes, we do. So it is. Method says, I always seem to go to the store at the wrong time. Gizmo's never there when I go in. No, he only comes on a Monday. He's not there when we're open.
Yeah, or if we've randomly popped in at some point.
Yeah, and then I might have him on his lead. But he's so giddy and excitable that if he was there when the shop was open, he'd just be running around like a loon. Like, not everybody likes dogs, do they? So, you know, some people don't really appreciate that. He did once come with us when Pikachu was there as well.
He did, and it was really good.
We decided that maybe we could like leave him in a certain area with a baby gate, but it didn't work out. So you ended up just holding his lead all day.
Yeah.
I've just found out that I've got a hole in my jeans. Just, you know, thought I'd let you know. But I always have thermals underneath, so they're still black. Despite the fact that I've got a massive hole in my jeans.
Where's the hole? How have you managed that? That's huge.
Because I'm fat. And that's what happens. But, you know, can't really tell because with my thermal leggings underneath. These are the only jeans that fit me as well, so that's good with that, isn't it?
Just throw them away.
Throw them away. What else am I going to wear? Random. I was going to try and do an RCL limited palette tonight, but I can't be bothered. I don't like limited palette, definitely. I've had an attempt a couple of times, but yeah. If Nathan announced that he'd be playing a game with me one week, you'd be a massive bonus on your disbelief roll. Put the prices up, we need new jeans. I'll just keep wearing these ones. Red. Nobody ever sees me anyway. got my thermal, my men's thermal leggings underneath. So
two pairs of
actually,
thermals.
Yeah, I've got two. Well, I've been at the shop today. Let's go. So you can't actually see anything apart from another layer of black. There's a wild Pokemon in chat that looks like it's asleep, bobbling about. Maybe it's sleepwalking and it's got a big pointy head.
Yeah, that's a bit weird looking thing, isn't it? Strange little thing. Yeah, I don't like shopping. Don't like clothes. I don't like any shopping, but I don't like clothes shopping. So clothes shopping's never going to happen. So unless the fairies magically bring me some new jeans, then there won't be any. I'll just
think that's the end of that.
You can do online shopping,
I don't
can't
even
you?
like online shopping.
Well,
Because
yes,
what
but
does it
there is a necessity when you've got holes in your clothes. You need to replace them, darling. So I've built a couple of custom guys. So from the Goliath kit, there's some guys that are supposed to be stood in the back. But I took those and thought I'd make some more interesting looking gangers. So this guy with his gun out to the side, and then there was another arm that's, I think it's supposed to be holding on to the edge of the hatch, but it looked to me like where you get one of those like military types and they put their hand up for everybody to stop. So that's what that guy's got. Thought that looked cool. And there's a couple of others, but I can't remember which ones they are now. Can't remember which ones they are.
No one caught the weird looking Pokemon.
Nobody wanted it.
No, Tony and John had a go, but
Right. I don't think I've ever caught a single Pokemon. And I have tried.
So you do have to throw some balls.
Yeah.
It's Pokemon Day today, isn't
It is Pokemon Day. It's like International Pokemon Day, and I'm not entirely certain what makes it Pokemon Day. I think it's like the anniversary of Pokemon. Potentially. I could be wrong. I should have asked Ross. Ross knows.
It's not just that they went, let's see big Pokemon today.
Yeah. Don't know. A quick Google search could tell us.
Is that him?
Yeah.
Redscope says, I converted Wargamers Atlantic models to Genestealers with all the bits to get left over from the core units.
Ah, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. We sell all the War Games Atlantic minis. So the only problem for me with the Genestealer Cult kits is that there are not enough heads. I'm not mad keen on for the neophytes like this chap that I'm doing here. I'm not overly keen on the mutated heads. I prefer the more human looking with the bald heads. Like them to be later generations. And there are nowhere near enough female heads in amongst the kits. In fact, I think in the neophyte kit there is none female heads. There is a female Magus mini now, which I've got here. So she's female. She's not going to get used in Necromunda, unfortunately. And then there was one other. I think I've already done a thing. There's one female-looking head on one of the vehicle sprues. I think that's on the Achilles Ridge Runner sprue. But yeah, not enough female heads. And I noticed, I had a quick search around on the internet. Couldn't find anybody that has done like aftermarket 3D printed or resin or whatever heads, alternative heads for them. Which I think is a real shame, because some of these models are like cool. You just could do with some, what's the word? Gender equality. That's what I was trying to get at. Yeah, there's not enough ladies represented in the ranks of the cult.
Maybe we don't agree with the cult.
Well, yeah, they're kind of a necessity though. Because otherwise they don't end up with any new generations.
You know it's just a bit.
Well, yeah.
I guess you could use the female Imperial Guard heads, says Val. They have an upgrade sprue for Genestealer in the Brood Brothers box, but they lack females, but you get a lot of heads on it. And apparently it's Pokemon Day today, because it celebrates the release of the original version of the game Red and Green, which first came out in Japan in 1996. Not to be confused with the UK release of the games, which was slightly updated in the Pokemon Red and Blue, which came to the West in 1998.
There you go.
So are you happy now?
Yeah.
I think only you really cared, to be fair.
I think so. Yeah, so the upgrade sprue thing, yeah, still lacking lady heads, which is me bugbear. But it's fine. It's fine. I've stuck all these guys together now. They've all got guy heads. That's just the way it is.
Can you actually tell?
What, that they're guy heads?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they've definitely got thicker jaw lines and stuff.
Tony says, still struggling with my brush off choice, as there isn't really anything outside of my comfort zone. Dragons! Apart from the misery of slipping back into insane level of painting. Doesn't have to be wildly out of your comfort zone for March's great MLG brush off. It could even be a colour that you don't paint very often. You know, if you have a certain colour palette that you always seem to go to, then you know, something that you don't maybe quite as often pick up the paint for. Oh yeah, you know, something like that. It could be that you convert something. No, I suppose that's not really out of your comfort zone, is it, Tony? But you know, for other people, converting minis or painting a metal mini when you really like painting plastic minis, or the other way round. Things like that. It doesn't have to be, you know, wildly out of your comfort zone.
Yep. I've got something lined up for it for tomorrow. I'm going to show you it off tomorrow. I forgot to bring it in tonight.
I haven't got anything as per usual.
I thought you were going to paint your black coach.
No, that's still up there. That might be like June or July or whenever it is. Like putting off mini. I'm still putting it off. People are out of my comfort zone. I like painting monsters and undead, not
player characters.
They're not, people aren't really me. I have to paint a person. I just paint you. Paint some paint on you. It'll have to be a dragon, says Wicked D. Better than dairy milk. Oh, that's a new statement, isn't it, John? Pando said whatever you gave him was better than dairy milk. Very strange.
Yeah, that's quite an accolade as well.
Tony, how about painting an historical model like a tank or something? Says Red. Paint me like one of your French girls. Says the other Red. I have to remember Red Scope and just Red. Pink Cast Eternal has been done. Yes, you did do one of those, didn't you? I remember. Did a tank and a walker for conflicts. He's done everything. Tony's done everything, apart from a dragon. What about a bust?
Yeah.
You've done a bust. But again, you don't have to be anything, you know, insane. I still want you to have fun. I don't want it to be so far out of your comfort zone that you're not having a good time with it.
Has anyone else got any ideas of what they might be doing?
Also,
see if we can give Tony some inspiration.
I would remind everybody that you all voted for these categories. Moon milk, shoot for the moon.
That was funny.
Some people might be like, you know, in on it.
Moon Bros.
Yeah, so you know, just because we think it's silly. Oh no, here he is. Look, we were just talking about you, Dan. You were Moon Bro, Dan. How you doing, Dan? What you been up to? Why have you got a wiggly cat bum?
A what?
Wiggly cat bum. That.
Oh right.
thing
Oh
that's
yeah,
flashing.
cool.
Have you seen that?
Yeah, I see.
Ricky D says, "Alright, geeky boy." Ah, bless him. He's never going to come back in again.
Hi, Dan.
Oh, I've made a right mess of that now. Daft dead. Oh God, what have I done? I'm just wondering if you were a moon bro. That was all. Just you know, into cryptocurrency and NFTs and all that malarkey. That was all.
Ooh.
Nothing exciting. Nothing exciting.
Mrs MLG introduced me to a rather amusing YouTube channel last night.
Yeah, but I've told you, some people
I know.
like it, so you can't, I'm going to paint a large model, either a zombie dragon, awesome choice, or Lord of Change, excellent. I hate painting large models. I like both of those choices. I think you should paint both.
Who's that saying that?
Red Scope.
Yeah, cool.
Paint both. Sharon says, I think I'm going literal because painting is my comfort zone. So if I have time, I will paint one of the expensive ones which actually require me to focus rather than going to auto gear. Only other option is sci-fi, but no. Now that'd be cool. Did we post Sharon's today?
I posted it, yeah.
Yeah. See, so it's on its way. So you could use that one, couldn't you? Nah. Are you alright, Wicked D? You okay? I think Wicked D's having a small meltdown.
What?
Well, Dan went, and hello Wicked D, and P1, and then put Pete, and then like that wasn't spelled right either, so then put Pete, and then Wicked D says, nah, leave it as P1, that's much funnier, and then went, ah, I meant as, not ass. Nobody so far has got it right. Tony says, if I could get hold of a GW zombie dragon, my choice would be easy.
Which one are we talking about?
I think they have been on the rum, Red. I think so. I don't know.
Which zombie dragon?
GW or apparently. I don't know.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, but there is a zombie dragon that's currently available.
Is there more than one in the range?
There used to be one that was.
Yeah, they start collecting fresh sheet of cords.
Yeah, that one.
Is the one that's on its Todd?
Yeah, well you can buy that mini on its own, but it's nearly as expensive as buying the start collecting box.
Okay. So yeah, which one you thinking of, Tony?
And it's direct only when you buy it on its own.
So you might as well get the box because you're getting all the other stuff anyway for practically.
Oh, excuse me.
What's your
I was a bit warm. It was a bit warm. Sorry, guys.
I'm really sorry about that, everybody. That is not how we want to increase our viewership.
Uncalled for semi-nudity. I do apologise.
Oh dear. Got me a bit hot under the collar now. Anyway, we were talking about zombie dragons.
Zombie dragon. Yeah, we should have some in stock.
John the Templar thinks it's time for a posture check. Don't hurt your back.
I think he needs more than a posture check, doesn't he? What's going on?
Oh, let's use the proper glasses cleaning cloth. That might be helpful.
It's a good job you ain't got boobs. This wicked teeth.
Yeah. So,
Did I miss the strip? I was looking to see if the store had the collecting box in stock, says Redscope. Yes, accidentally flashing of flesh and tattoos. And Crafty says, ooh, what have I arrived to? Hey, Crafty. Dan says, 19 Nathan games. Oh, you said it had to be family friendly.
Want some tickets to the gun show?
I know. There's no helping him, is there? There's no helping him. Oh, come on, dude. You can fit through that gap. The dog's arrived. Even the dogs come to see what's going on. And he won't come through the door because it's ever so slightly closed. I mean, he could easily fit. The store has 3 copies in stock, Tony. Get them before they go up in price on 6th of March. Yeah, I did put a link in. You mean Mighty Nathan Guns? Definitely on my hot dude list, says Red. So Wikid's off the hot chip list and you're on the hot dude list.
I like it.
Let the dog in.
Okay.
Come on, mate. You're being ridiculous. There we go. Dad, what's going on, Dad? I heard you've been flashing your boobs at everybody, Dad.
The dog is a massive Jesse. He doesn't like coming through the door between the kitchen and the orangery.
There's a Pokemon in chat, isn't there? He don't like doing anything. He's a silly sausage. Everyone says hello, Gizzy. Oh, you can't go and do it. That's a wire. Come on, that's it. Good lad. You're going to go and say hello? Yeah, you're going to go up there and say hello to everybody. Want to go and say hello? Is Daddy going to let you?
At least let me
finish.
Finish this little bit of orange before I splash it over the entire mini. What was that?
He hit his head.
What's this? Come over here. And then here, Giz.
Oh, this is ridiculous, dog.
Giz. What's this? That's it. You've got it all. There you go, everybody. That was a bit of Gizzy.
Tony and John caught the Pokemon. Oh, that even rhymed. Gizzy boo! Alright, mate. What you doing?
He's fine.
Okay, yeah. Good lad. You've been helping me pick orders today, haven't you? Or
Yeah.
should I say, running around like a loon?
So when people get their orders, will it say picked by Gizmo?
No, that'll say pick by Mr MLG. Because he ain't got any hands. That's one way of cleaning your mats, is crafty.
Yeah.
Surprised the paint didn't go all over.
I'd closed it and moved it out of the way.
Oh, look at you being all sensible. So how was that a thing?
It's got orange shorts. And this guy. I can't remember what colour I do. Oh yeah.
So, sorry, what's
No,
that?
it's alright. It's fine.
You can't remember what
I
colour.
can't remember. I couldn't remember what colour I'd used for a particular part of these minis, but it was Leviathan blue. That's there we
You
go.
wrote it down.
I did.
Look at you being all
Yeah, I've got my little list. Look, of telling me what colour things I need to do.
We've got some cool new stuff in today as well, haven't we?
Have we? What have we got?
And I know that's, not what you were talking about. I just thought,
So it's
just thought
alright.
about it.
Yeah. What you're talking about is boring. Let's talk about
No, I
something else.
thought you'd finish. I thought you'd finish with your hey, look at my list.
Yeah.
Have you finished with your hey?
I've finished with my hey, look at my list.
See, I knew you had. All sorts of new cool stuff. We've got a new Italeri 148 scale plane or aircraft.
Right.
We've got some new paint from Reaper, Rudolph Red and Coal Black, and some new Hail Caesar stuff, new Magic the Gathering stuff, and then some new board games.
New Magic the Gathering stuff. What new Magic the Gathering stuff?
I don't play it. Magic the Gathering Universes Beyond Tyrannid Swarm Deck.
Ah, yes.
The
Yeah.
Warhammer 40,000 Magic the Gathering stuff
Ah, yes.
is live on the old
It is.
web of sites.
It is. We've had those before, but they were such a limited release. We never actually launched it properly on the web store. But now we have, because we've managed to get hold of some more stock.
And then there's some new board games. What weird things humans search for, the bigger version with different cards and stuff, or more cards and things.
Yep.
Weird things humans search for is one of my favourite games. I think it's really funny. What came first? That's new. Good Face, Bad Face, that's new. Book Party, that's new. And then you've got Battletech Alpha Strike Wargames Starter Set.
Yeah.
What are you are we looking over here for? See? Loads of new stuff. Look at the new stuff.
I'd forgotten about all that new stuff.
New stuff. I didn't add any of it.
Oh, you've been doing other work.
Yeah. I've been pestering you, bothering you, picking orders. Tony says, ordered along with 2 pots of Ushanti bone. Need to work out what to do with the other minis in the box now. John's cheering with some cute little puppy ducks. Paint them, Tony. You need to paint them, that's what you need to do. Redscope says, did you see the new Necromunda model today from GW? It looks like the robot thing from Fifth Element. Oh, it's been years since I watched that.
Yes, yeah, it's multipass. Yeah, anyway. Yes, I've seen the new Necromunda robot thing that enforces robot sidekick thing. Looks pretty cool. I'm not sure about the battering ram hand thing, but I think it comes as a box of 2 as well. A plastic kit rather than just being a resin release, from what I understand, which is great because there's been far too many Forge World only resin kits, in my humble opinion.
Pat says, thinking about getting some more Terminators for 30k, as you can never have enough.
Yeah, well, yeah, I can kind of agree. Terminators are pretty cool. They're expensive points wise. That's my only issue with them. Every time I try and write a list for 30k, I always seem to run out of points.
Dan wants to know what you're drafting on Friday.
I thought we were playing Pioneer on Friday. Because there was a couple of people who couldn't make it. Or was it the week after? Was it the week after? I can't remember now. I think we've set it up as Pioneer this Friday, draft the week after. We might have to change if I've got it wrong. But the suggestion was that the next time we do a draft that we do...
Pioneer Construct for the 3rd you've put.
Yeah. So
Did you do your Yu-Gi-Oh thing?
I haven't done it yet. I'll do it after the stream. What was I going to say? Yes, the plan was that the next time we do a draft was to do Dominaria Remastered. Oh, Dan's saying that he can't make it anyway. I think.
Well, there you go, because it's not a draft, so it's even better.
Yeah, draft the week after.
Maybe that's why you changed it, because you knew Dan couldn't go.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, we can't do it because Dan's not going to be there. Maybe that. I imagine that's how you all said. All sat around the table and went, no.
Yeah, that's no good. Dominaria Remastered draft.
I painted a tiny little hog thing.
Tiny little hog thing. Is that for the RCL?
Yeah.
What category is that?
It is like with two models, but
Cersei and pigs.
tiny little hog thing. That's what I said. Ooh, look it.
It is.
Some blue tack, yeah. There's some blue tack. It's like, quick, that'll do, won't it? Quick, that'll do, won't it?
Little cute little pig. It's got a big white blob on its bum. Have you rubbed a bit of paint
that's
off?
its tail.
Okay. Fair enough. So the reason my Genestealer cult guys have all got bright orange stuff on them, which just in case you were wondering, was because they're miners, and I imagine that miners on Necromunda wear bright orange jumpsuits, so if they get stuck under rock slides or something, that they're easy to spot.
Well, there you
So, bright orange jumpsuits, purple armour.
Purple armour.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's how we're going.
That's how we're rolling, isn't it?
That's how we're rolling. What's Dan
What was
saying?
this?
I think Amazon was having a field day with the price on those draft. Oh yeah, it's in the States. The new Magic set that was announced last week. Prices are looking like they're going to be a little bit higher than usual.
Have you told everybody about that horrendous film that you made me watch?
Which one?
Dave.
You laughed. You liked it.
I didn't laugh. I maybe laughed at you watching it, and I didn't like it.
You didn't like it, didn't you? I thought you liked vampire things.
I said to you it was stupid and rubbish. It was like just wasted that hour of my life now that I'll never get back.
I thought you'd enjoyed it.
No, it was poop.
Yeah.
Well, what give your Mr MLG review on?
So the other night we said that we'd watched. What was that other thing called that we watched? Was it called Metal Lords or something?
Yeah, but that was good.
Right. So we watched Metal
You
Lords
want to
or
watch Metal Lords, Dan?
something like that. It's called on Netflix, and then I'd mentioned it to my buddy Al, and Al said, "Oh, if you like that, you want to watch Day Shift."
Yeah, it did us dirty.
Watch Day Shift. It's got Jamie Foxx and Snoop Dogg in it.
Yeah,
Like,
how has it?
Snoop's in it for a bit.
You can't say it's got Snoop Dogg in it and he's got one line.
So, no, sorry.
And that line's nicked from Lost Boys.
Yeah.
Go on,
Right.
sorry.
Anyway. So, yeah, you've got to watch Day Shift. Blah blah blah. It's really bad, but it's really good. And I was like, all right, whatever.
Oh, you didn't tell me you'd said it was really bad, which makes it really good.
I did. I told you that.
I'm just leaving it as it was really bad.
I told you that Al had said that it was bad but worth watching. Anyway, so we watched it, and it's a film about vampire hunters in Los Angeles.
Because they couldn't think of a
Yeah,
unique theme.
in the valley, the San Fernando Valley or whatever it is. Anyway, it's all right. It's a bit of like mindless fun.
Dan says, I don't trust Emma's film judgment after the Vampire Diary slander, but you must admit though, Dan, that everything I said about the Vampire Diaries was true.
So,
you know.
Yeah. So that film is like, yeah, I would give it a 5 out of 10.
Really?
Yeah.
5?
Yeah, because it made me laugh.
Were you laughing at the film? Like,
Well, yeah,
how rubbish it was?
yeah, but it made me chuckle, so that instantly gives it like minimum of a 5.
Yeah, see, Tony's on my side. Seen Day Shift, 90 minutes of my life that I won't be able to refund. That's it, Tony, I'm with you. Absolute load of nonsense. But yeah, Mr MLG liked the drivel of the film that was. And there's also a wild Pokemon in chat. So, you know, a weird, that's like an evil otter. There's an evil otter. How many teeth does that thing have?
Ugh. Yeah, that's a bit creepy.
So there we go. Film reviews, MLG film reviews, coming to you live. Tony's trying to catch the evil otter.
Oh no! Just went on a bit of a mad spree, and there's going to have to be some touch-ups. There's going to have to be some touch-ups, I think.
Red Scope says, I did my Genestealers orange because it was based on them coming from a jail. It was based on the orange jumpsuits that they wear in the USA.
Yes, yeah, well that's kind of where my brain was going, I think, with this. But yeah, mine as in bright orange I thought was good.
I think we might have seen that, Dan. Dan says, you might like Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter.
We went to the cinema to see it.
Already wanting a refund, but it was great. Seen it 3 times now. Yeah, we have seen it, haven't we?
Yeah, we went to the cinema to see it.
See? Did I like it?
I think we walked out and said, yeah, that was there.
I can't remember it. Pete's caught the Pokemon. Yeah, I can't remember it, so I can't give my honest opinion.
I think we saw that when we still had our Cineworld cinema passes.
Oh, a long time ago.
Yeah, I think so.
When we had like a life and went out before the shop.
Before the small person.
Yeah. I'm like, this is the shop that holds us back there, not the small person. My expectations were already rock bottom, says Dan. So it exceeded that. Well, yeah, if the only way is up, then it's gonna, isn't it? What else you got to tell us?
Me? Little me?
Yup.
What might I have to tell you?
I don't know.
So,
anything exciting happening? I've still got those books to add.
yeah.
There's a big fly on the ceiling. Is that good?
Is it?
Weird green thing with transparent wings. Nice.
Yeah.
Out new? Happening? Out coming in? Out doing?
No major new releases or anything like that for this week, although there is some Magic the Gathering items and Pokemon items turning up this week. The Mimikyu GX box, I think it is, from Pokemon.
Mimikyu, that's your favourite.
That is my favourite. Mimikyu Pokemon boxes. They'll be coming in this week. Our latest order with Green Stuff World is like almost ready to ship, apparently, according to them today.
You don't be throwing that out there. We know that doesn't mean a thing.
Yeah,
Don't be getting carried away with that kind of malarkey.
What else have I got to tell you? On a personal note, it looks like my well, not particularly personally mine, because some of it is destined for the Wargames tables at the shop, but Archon Studios' latest Kickstarter stuff is set for delivery tomorrow.
What's that then?
And actually, I mean, like, I really need to get these guys painted, but that would be a pretty cool stream of unboxing all the sprues out of that, wouldn't it?
You're getting sidetracked again.
Yeah, but I can't. I need to get these guys done.
What is in the thing?
So it's loads of terrain, and then all the stretch goals are like creatures and stuff. Oh, you picked the terrain set as well, the creature set as well. You wanted the creature set, yeah.
Did I? What's in that then?
I can't actually remember. I was going to show you on the thing the other night, and then you said like, "Oh, we're busy right now. Show me later."
Oh, we probably were busy.
Well, yeah.
Wouldn't have said it if we weren't. What were we doing?
I don't know.
Highly important, I'm sure.
Yeah, we're probably watching pottery or Lego or something.
Oh yeah, well if it's spending time with small human, then yeah, that is important.
Yeah, she won't bother.
She won't. Tony says, "Oh, I do love Archon Studios minis. My wizard was an Archon mini from the Townsfolk set."
Yeah, they do some pretty nice stuff. So yeah, Mrs MLG, I showed her the terrain that was in this set. I really backed it for the terrain, and when you saw it, you said, "Ooh, I want that one."
That one,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah.
And now I can't remember what it was.
So we had to get it.
So that's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whatever that was.
Yeah, well, hopefully it's going to be here tomorrow, and then you'll be able to have a look.
Got new dinosaurs.
We did. We got
new
those today.
dinosaur plushies.
Yeah, we
Because
got-
I know everybody in stream is really looking forward to new dinosaur plushies. Ricky D's messaging me. Still streaming, Ricky D. What are you doing?
What's Wicked D saying to you?
No, I'm not saying. You have to be quiet.
Does. I was concentrating on painting bright orange shorts
Bright orange.
on my aberrant here.
Is it a good orange, that then?
Yeah, it's quite.
Because orange can be a difficult colour, can't it?
Yeah, it's all right. The contrast orange. This is because I made my list of colours when I only had the GW colours. So this is Griff Charger orange, and it's good. Still has a little bit of how to describe it. Still is a little thinner. The newer one that they've done, I can't Magmadroth orange, I think it is. The newer addition to the range that's a bright orange is very solid, and doesn't shade quite as well as this one.
Redscope says, Akron Studios do some amazing dragons and really cheap as well. Ideal for Tony to paint with brush.
I totally agree.
Well,
But
he's
going to paint the zombie dragon.
Everybody knows what they're painting apart from me. I still need to do the video for February. I don't think we've got everybody's entries in yet though. Not like I ever actually do it on time anyway.
You're normally working on it all through the month and
Yeah.
adding bits in.
I know.
Maybe you failed this time round.
Oh no, I'd say failed. Failed? It's a bit harsh.
Oh, sorry.
Yet I'm a giant failure.
What did Little Miss say earlier? Something about failure or something.
Oh, that's how it was.
I can't remember. Was like I was trying to get you to help me remember, but it didn't matter.
Was I even there?
Yep.
Awesome. So, sweet.
Yeah.
You're painting orange on that dude. You've got a whole minute left.
Yeah.
Is there any words of wisdom that you'd like to impart on people listening to you before we wrap the stream?
Don't eat yellow snow.
There you go, folks. You heard it here first. Not only has he been flashing his guns at you, but he also comes out with pearls of wisdom such as don't eat yellow snow.
The first thing that popped into my head. Yeah. So check out the new section on the website for some awesome books that Mrs MLG is adding. Very excited about those. I did have a bit of dawn of realisation the other night that I'd completely forgotten to put some of my other favourite fantasy books on our order. So the next time we order, we're going to have to get some of those. Get some of those as well.
What are those?
I really enjoyed Game of Thrones, didn't I?
Oh yeah.
So I
I
hadn't
didn't think you'd finished.
and I hadn't ordered any of those, and then yeah, a couple of other series, but I'm not gonna. I'll keep those as a surprise.
Oh, when they just turn up.
Yeah.
Redscope says, are you planning on stocking the Blood and Plunder new releases from Firelock Games that is out next week?
Possibly. However, I'm not sure if we can still actually get them. We used to be able to, and have ordered some in previously for a customer. But I don't know if since they've done these new ones, these plastic ships and things, I don't know if...
Is it a pirate game?
It is. I don't know if they're still available through our distributor. I will have to check.
John says, might you be getting the King in Yellow?
Oh, what's the King in Yellow?
I know.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe if we knew what it was.
actually, there's is it a Lovecraft book? There's a
It's a book. Oh, thanks, John.
there's a King in Yellow that's referenced
The King in
in.
Yellow is a book of short stories by the American writer Robert W. Chambers. Is that the right one, or is that a different one? It's Lovecraftian.
Yes. So there's we'll add it to the list. There's a King in Yellow referenced in some Warhammer 40,000 fiction.
Well, it's that one. It's that one that I read out.
Right.
Robert W. Chambers.
Okay.
Dan really wants to play a pirate ship tabletop game. Apparently. Which is why Dan was asking if that one was a pirate game.
I see. So Ian Nichols, who you might or might not know, Dan, has a little collection of Blood and Plunder stuff. Hit him up if you want to, as in get in touch with him.
Yeah,
If-
get in touch with him through
if
the
you want-
Freelancer Gamers on
Yeah, if
Facebook.
you want to see if you can get him to show you how to play, maybe. I know he was looking to recruit some new bodies, I think.
You look like that guy out of that program you used to watch. Mr. White. What was it? What was that program you used to watch?
Breaking Bad.
Yeah. You look like that guy out of Breaking Bad because of the light. I never watched it though, so.
I look like Heisenberg.
Ex-postman, that's him. That's him, Dan, that's him.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's 21:02.
Time's up. Time's up.
Come on down!
Number 41, your time is up?
Number 41, really?
I don't know. First thing that popped into my head.
Picked up another one to paint.
Because I haven't finished them yet.
Right.
And nobody wants to see me just sat painting orange tomorrow night.
That's probably true. So tomorrow we will be here from 6. We'll both be painting, even though I have absolutely no idea what I will be painting. Because it's not March yet, is it, tomorrow?
Nope. No cheating.
I might just start something. Thank you very much for joining us. We really do appreciate you all being here, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out the YouTube channel, which has all of these past recordings on it and all sorts of other weird stuff going on too. Not quite as weird as the TikTok, that gets strange. Take care everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow at 6 o'clock while 7. Bye!
Thank you. Bye.